Hello, hello, hello. So, I am processing some videos. It takes a little longer to process them on 4K, but it's not that big a deal. I'm letting them process. While we do this, we're doing a load order update or state of our load order video right here. This is the new load order that I've been playing. I've been playing it. I've played it for quite a few hours, and I did not get to record everything. I apologize, but I did not get to record all my adventures. But it has been working out very well. I've not had any problems with it. There are some things here I have not tried yet, but, so there'll be some things that we can do some shows on, but there's also some things here that I think we have done before. Now, there's a few things that I think we're doing slightly different variations, like I did some 1K versions of things, trying to do put a little less graphic strain on my machine. I'm on the Xbox One X, and I know if I do too much high def, 2K and more, really big graphic mods, it starts hitting a point to where it just kind of, that's too much. It starts having issues. But this time, what I've done is I've taken almost everything and done lower, lesser versions of the same things. And it seems to be working really well for me. Now, I wanted to click through the load order within the first minute or two so that if someone just wanted to see the load order, they could do that. Now we're going to head back up to the top. Let's see. And let's see, I will try to talk a little bit about some of this and not go into too much depth, but just point out some things to you. I'm just doing some different things for fun, and all of this simply came about because I think I just got tired of the other load order, even though we were having some fun with the Jedi stuff, but then I was just like, I'm ready for something new. And I'm sorry, you're kind of stuck with me. Sometimes I'm just going to be like, you know what, I want to change it up, and that's what I did. I changed it up. I got rid of a lot of stuff. Some things are still the same, of course, and we'll go over that. I wasn't really in love with everything the way I was doing it, so, and you'll notice I'm doing some things differently, okay? So like, here I still have the patch up here, and we've got these little items, little quest items that change some things. Now, I put some overhauls up here. And the reason I did this was I was like, really, it should be okay to have these up here, especially these big overhauls. And High Poly Project and Enhanced Texture Detail, they mention how they want to be in your load order. So this needs to be high in your textures. And I think this one also needs to be pretty close to your SMIM. Anyway, I think technically it should, so that's where I put it. And you'll notice some of the things it adds. This one, I like this old one, because it tells you all the stuff it affects, which makes it much easier for me to know what I'm getting. Now, and I'm not trying to put people down, but I think some people are getting lazy on their description, I'm just telling you. Now, look here at this Clever Sharps All-in-One. They gave a really good description. Now, it's not too intensely in depth, but look at that. They list all the stuff that it affects. I greatly appreciate that. That is really wonderful. And you'll notice what they included for me. They included the locks and the ash piles and the smelters, so I got everything in one. And whoever did this, they did this at a lower, somehow they managed to shrink it, okay? Maybe it's a lower res. I don't care. It looks great. It looks good. You'll see it in some of my videos if you haven't already seen that. Solstheim Genesis. I loaded this back up because this was my favorite Solstheim overhaul so far. And I know I have a little frame rate issue with it, or I did, but I'm hoping this time, since a lot of my other stuff I've got lower graphic requirements on those, I'm hoping this will work a little better. But we'll see. We'll find out. Of course, the Rework Dragon collection, I like that. So I put it up here. I decided anything 100 or more megabytes I would put up in the large overhaul. Is that really a large overhaul? You could say not. I wouldn't fuss with it. Anyway, so then I have the Divine Texture Pack trees and Divine Forests. I like these trees. All those other tree mods, somebody tell me if you have a really good tree mod, because all these other tree mods, I agree with the person, I forget who it was. They said, you know, those snow trees look like a child did them, and they just get too lumpy. They get them too clumped with snow. Now, not that never happens, but it's just I never see any that really look really good and really right. And this gives me some nice trees and some nice snowy trees that look kind of snowy, icy, but they're not. They just look good, okay? And they look decent. They're not, I admit they're not fantabulous, but they're good. They look nice. So, another one you could use that's similar by the same modder as Tarshana's mod is, what is that? Dark Ages, Trees of the North. Very similar, not exactly the same, but very similar. Trees of the North give you a little taller pines. I just kind of liked the way this one looked, so I went with it. I liked fluffy pines, okay? Either way, they're both pretty good. Northern Grass, I was using that before. Same with most of that stuff. This is something new, and this will cause, and you'll see this when I do some videos, you'll see that a lot of spawn points will have like about 10 people standing around waiting for me to show up so they can attack me. Now, they did not put these spawn points close to town, so you're pretty safe there, but I run into this a lot. It's pretty funny. It's pretty fun. To pair with it, I went ahead and used Dangerous Skyrim to make them tougher, because at first I thought it was fun having so many of them there, but they really weren't that hard to kill. I'm probably still overpowered anyway on my guy, but I'm hoping as he levels, he's very low level right now. I'm hoping as he levels, the game should get stronger and be tougher for it. So, we'll see how that goes. Some of this other stuff you've seen before, nothing new. Let's see. I'm just looking for newer stuff. I brought this back for fun. Unlimited summons. I want to do a conjurer. Now, and I may not do it in this game. I may do it later when we try, maybe if we try Odin or one of those other magic overhauls, but I might try in this game. Just do a conjurer that can really conjure a lot of stuff for fun. That's kind of fun. I played around with that before, but I wanted to try it again. Let's see. I decided to go with black candles. I brought city trees back. I just tried to do some fun things that I thought looked cool. I was trying to make this a game that would be kind of fun for me to fool around in for a week or two. I've got the Nordwar armors that I really like, and I did this just for the girls so they'll look okay without being, they're still going to be pretty vanilla, but not, the clothing will look pretty good. But the Nordwar armors, this is like, these are all lower. Notice they're smaller and lower. They're 1K packs. And this basically, I think this replaces all the armors in the game. If it doesn't, no, it doesn't. I'll tell you what it misses. It misses the Orc and the Elven, which I'm going to go find that and put that in here, but we're missing that, okay? And then here is Elaborate Textiles. This really just changes the children's clothes because I'm doing RS Children's Overhaul. This is just Kingport's Elven Chainmail. It's really nice for my followers. This is for my guy. I just want him to be able to wear some cool chainmail. And this is also so my followers will have a little more variety. This is my usual people overhauls. These are like my favorite people overhauls. And then this is a fun Atronach overhaul. And look at all this description. I just want you to see this. When people say they do not have enough room to give you a decent description, they are not being honest. Now, I'm just telling you, they are not. They just do not want to do it. Look at all this description. You go look this mod up. Enhanced Atronachs with, with leveling and luminosity. And look at all this. There is lots of description that you can give. And I don't really ask for this kind of description. This is a lot of description. I mean, Rax really went overboard, but I appreciate it. I appreciate all the information. It's great. But it's, it just shows what you can do in the description. Okay, nothing new here. I did the fairies for fun. Just in case I want to recruit Valerica again. I already dismissed, no, I'm not using her. I'm low level. Yeah, that's right. I'm on a low level guy. Forget that. And then here, these are pretty normal. I did go back to UMP. Not really anything super special. I'm not using the HD versions of this. Again, trying to give my graphics a little break here on the Xbox, try to give it a chance. I looked at a lot of the floor overhauls, like Renthals and all this other stuff. I really like Marie's better. Someone asked me my opinion, and I don't remember what I told them now. But after looking at them again, yeah, I really like Marie's better. I kept the cows, and I did Renthal's wood textures. Renthal's is good, though, don't get me wrong. It's going to be subjective, very subjective. I did some fire and embers, the Witcher decor, I like that, and the snow, and I really like the animated clutter, and I forget who told me to try that, but it's good. It's very fun. The Just Ice is very nice. It doesn't really make the Windhelm ice look better, I'll just tell you, but it does make your ice look better. Other ice, like I was in an ice cave, and it looked really nice. And I did Raleigh's road signs for fun and Noble Furniture. I think it was Dova Girl that recommended that to me, and that looks good. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, some other stuff. This is supposed to be below all your textures, so I put it down here, hoping it would help water and everything and all the reflections. After that, all of this, is there anything? There's nothing new down here. So there you go. That is a complete run in my mouth for, almost over 10 minutes about our load order. And this is currently what we're using and playing. There are some things I'm going to do some shows on out of this. And then we're going to move on. And I think what we'll try to do, and this was kind of an idea of someone threw this idea out too, is maybe we'll try to do something more tailored to a mage, something where we do like the Odin overhaul and try to do some magey stuff, and that would be fun. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, again, if anyone knows a really, really good tree overhaul, okay? Now, and I mean that looks really good, let me know. And all the ones I've tried so far, some of them look nice or look good, but they just, I don't know. They're just not quite cutting it for me. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.